Welcome to Be Your Own Fan TV, a web series designed to showcase all aspects of sports business and to provide fans with personal snapshots of the industry's heavy hitters.
My name is Adrian Parker. I'm the Director of Communications at Charlotte Motor Speedway, the mecca of motorsports. And what does that mean? That means I have to sell tickets. It's my job to sell tickets. It's my job to fill all these seats. And there's always a seat for sale. I enjoy some of our smaller events because I never got a chance to work in like a minor league atmosphere or a minor league baseball, you know, anything like that. You can really be creative in this type of environment.
Right. And it's essentially the same market that we're in as well.
Yeah.
Is, you know, the creativity at the minor league level is so much more vast. I'm
going to be, for the next 15 minutes, I'm going to be on the back stretch of the quarter mile here, shooting a little piece with television crew.
Don't run it over.
One of the first super speedways in the sport, high banked ovals. If you got a little bit, once we get done with this walk and talk, I'll take you over to the banking. But which is really what makes it what it is. But this is 51 years of operation. Some of the first that you're standing in front of. It was the first track ever to put condominiums on the racetrack. You see the building with the blue glass that's closest to us? Those are condos that people actually live in year round.
Oh.
And then the newer development, phase 2, is the building just beyond that with the blue windows and the blue canopy on top. Other first at this speedway is the Speedway Club restaurant. You see the top is the blue, those are the office buildings, but underneath that is the first restaurant built right on a speedway. Now several, again, have followed suit, but it's sort of like anytime you're a trailblazer, the first time you do something, you kind of get laughed at and scoffed at, and then hopefully it turns out well. And we've had some things here that have turned out well.
Give us a little bit of an idea of the two major races that happen here.
The NASCAR Sprint All-Star Race is the only All-Star race in NASCAR, in my opinion, and I'm biased, but don't mind telling you, it's the only All-Star event in sports that matters. I mean, Major League Baseball is probably second in my opinion, but then you've got football, the Pro Bowl is, you know, the guys can't blitz, they can't sack the quarterback or whatever the case may be. And then you've got basketball, there's no defense played, they just go and they score 140 points. But this All-Star race, they take away all points consideration. You're not racing for championship points. It's 100 laps, $1 million purse that they dangle out in front of those drivers on a racetrack where they'll go 204 miles an hour into turn 1. And it is electrifying because these guys are doing things that they probably don't need to be doing. The Coca-Cola 600 is NASCAR's longest event. It's our signature event. It's the only 600-mile event in the sport. And it's run every Memorial Day weekend on Sunday. And during that event, it'll be our biggest crowd of the year. We'll have in the excess of 150,000 on property for that type of event. We actually have a capacity of 135,000 when you consider infield camping and all of the people that are outside, because we camp the entire grounds. Right. An event will be anywhere between 125 to 150,000 depending on what kind of crowd we get. And then our fall event is the only night race in NASCAR's chase for the championship. It's right here at the Bank of America 500, and generally has proven to be a pivotal part. It's right at the halfway point of the playoffs.
They were saying that people line up like days in advance for like the Coca-Cola 600, or? It's
not a one-day event. Mm-hmm. For a lot of our fans, it's an entire weekend. We have campers that will be on property sometimes 14 to 18 days out before the event. And they'll come as far away as Alaska to be here for the race.
Wow.
And it's magical because these guys, for them, these are their heroes. A lot of them can still relate to them because they come from humble beginnings. They're blue-collar workers that decided, hey, you know, they come from blue-collar families. I'm going to work on my car until I'm old enough to race it.
I was saying before, it's like the epitome of Be Your Own Fan, right there.
Promotion, man.
Yeah.
Get your face out.
Yeah.
Summer Shootout runs 10 weeks during the summer, and this is championship night tonight. You've heard and seen some of the activity in the garage area. This is grassroots racing. This is the next Jimmy Johnson, the next Jeff Gordon, the next Matt Kenseth. They're in that garage somewhere.
Are you ready to go racing? Yeah.
take it very serious. They're much like minor league baseball.
For me, mentally, I kind of have a superstition of on race day, I try to find pennies on heads, and then I tape them in my race car.
You try to find pennies
on heads.
On heads, and then you tape them inside the race car.
Inside my race car, and it's good luck for me. So I keep doing that each week.
And your parents are they your biggest support? Who's your biggest fan?
Well, my grandparents and my parents, they support me really good.
They come out all the time.
And also my sponsors support me, Milwaukee Tools and Boswell Electric. So
Brady, look at you! You're already sponsored. That's amazing. With the 12-year-olds, are there a lot of crashes, or?
There can be.
Yeah.
It's not against the rules. I mean, obviously you damage your equipment, you damage their equipment, so it's something you kind of want to avoid. But
so they pretty much go hard, like the older.
Yeah. Age doesn't matter in how hard you race.
Now, the summer shootout is much like our demographic for minor league baseball. It's fireworks, right? You have fireworks, it's affordable, you have the racing, the kids, the families.
It's first of all, it's an affordable ticket. Mm-hmm. It's $7 for adults, $3 for 6 to 12, and under 6 are free. We have a lot of families come out just for the atmosphere, not necessarily because they know somebody that's racing, but because it's an affordable night out and it's exciting racing action. Here's how it's like minor league baseball. We did a Vuvuzela night during the World Cup, where the first 200 kids through the gate got Vuvuzelas. Yeah. But we get to do fun things like that. We race school buses out here. It's about the fun, it's about the fans, it's about the fans having a good time.
I've heard that you've dressed up a couple of times. I mean, that's part of the environment too, right?
Well, I would guess much like your experience, all in the name of promotion.
That's right.
And trying to sell a ticket.
That's right.
Probably my most infamous episode was I dressed as Uncle Sam and went on national television at Bristol to talk about a stimulus plan for the race fan. And if it breaks through the noise, it's what it's all about. There's a ton of things out there every day that's saying, hey, come buy this, hey, come buy that. But maybe it's not Uncle Sam dressed up on national television pointing to a Charlotte Motor Speedway sign telling you about the reasons to come. Hey Eddie, I'm gonna do one lap with this crew and I'll be in. Yeah, they'll be doing about 204 going about right here before they let off the gas. Dive down into the center of the turn. Get the car to settle. Drive it off the corner. You having fun? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little scared.
What the challenging is, they got to get off the surface a lot of times under green flag and get down to pit road and hit 55 miles an hour by the time they hit this white line that you're going to see come up on us. So during a race, they could be anywhere from 150 to 160 in the middle of the turn. They'll slow down, slow down, slow down.
So when you're coming into a pit like this, that's intense.
Those are a few laps around the 1.5 mile Charlotte Motor Speedway.
And we love Adrian because we made it alive. Woo!
Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, you can suggest future guests and check for series updates by following Be Your Own Fan TV on Twitter.